So it turns out that although at first I didn't think it was really necessary to bring him to the vet, it was really good that we did because now we know how to take care of him. Navigating the world with chronic Lyme disease. With service dog Sonoma by my side. Determined to make the best out of each day and raise awareness. This is me, and this is Chronically Cassidy. So for the past couple weeks, Sonoma has had some kind of issue with his left ear, and I didn't really think much of it because I groom him every day, meaning brushing him, and I'm supposed to clean his ears once or twice a week. So I was cleaning his ears once a week, but his left ear every single day was extremely dirty, like really, really dark brown. I was like, is this dirt? Like earwax? Every day. So I cleaned his right ear once a week, and that ear was fine. The other one was like red and dark, and I thought he had a scab. Maybe he itched it and it got red, and he cut it a little and it was scabbing, and maybe I got like the scab. But I didn't really think much of it besides his ear was dirty. Then he started, over the past just few days, scratching it. Just that ear, of course. The other one is fine. And now I stopped cleaning it because I was like, there's definitely something going on with that ear, and I don't want to irritate it because I don't know what it is. Yesterday, today's Saturday, we got him an appointment at the vet for today, this morning, early afternoon, whatever. And they looked in and they were like, holy cow, like, and they took out all like the brown stuff, and I was like, yeah, that literally happens every day. It like builds back up, and they definitely said he has an ear infection, so it's not a big deal. He's on actually the exact same eardrops that Richter was just on because he had a problem with his ears. So I just have to put once a day eardrops in his ears for like 10 days, and then we'll check on him, and as long as that's fine, then that's it. That's the ear thing with him. We had a very successful day today. We started off by going to the vet, and then we got his ear stuff, so he's all set for his medication starting tomorrow. And then we went to TJ Maxx because we were looking for rain boots, because since it's tick season, my mom and I will just go outside in rain boots in the grass. They actually had no rain boots. We were surprised. We thought they would have a ton of rain boots there. Oh, this is interesting. We ran into, I don't know, I wouldn't call it a fake service dog because it wasn't even like they were trying to make the dog look like a service dog. It was this tiny little white dog in someone's purse. So, like, come on. Is that really a service dog? Inside the front, like, basket, like where you would sit a child of a shopping cart in TJ Maxx. Inside there, inside a bag, and all you saw was like a head of a little white, I don't know what kind of dog, but a little white fluffy dog. And Sonoma and I were walking around, and I was like, Mom, look over there. Like, obviously it's not a service dog. They weren't even trying to make it look like a service dog. I bet a lot of people didn't even notice, but I noticed. And we just ignored it. The dog wasn't, like, doing anything bad. But the dog obviously shouldn't have been there. But that's the first time we've ran into someone with a dog of any kind. I've never ran into someone with a service dog besides when I was getting Sonoma and we all had service dogs and we're all together. And I never ran into someone with just a dog in a store besides at PetSmart when every dog is allowed in the store, like a pet store. So that was interesting. I was like, breaking the law. You can't bring your regular dog in there in a purse. Like, come on, like, but whatever. We just ignored it and kept going, and I don't think Sonoma even saw the dog because the dog was inside a bag. Poor dog is what I think. Then, in the same plaza, we went to Pet Value. He had fun going to Pet Value. And something that was interesting is when we were at Pet Value, there was a dog / pet, because apparently they do like horses and cows and things too, ambulance outside the place. And it wasn't because there was an emergency at that moment, but outside Pet Value, they had the people who, what was it called? I'm going to have to make a separate video on this. I have to look up what the place was called. But basically, just like calling 911, you get the ambulance to come to your house from wherever you are. You call this number and they will come to your house if you're having an emergency pet problem. And they will bring you to any vet. And they had a stretcher, and they were talking about how it's a completely volunteer organization and how it started. And so we just talked to them for a little bit. They were just parked outside Pet Value, and you could have gone in the ambulance and like seen it, but it was probably a lot like a regular ambulance because it looked like one, and I was like, that's okay. Then we went to a place, a salt spa place that has 2 locations now. And we went to go look for a salt lamp, and then we didn't find what we wanted, so we went to the other location that they're still in the same town, but like 2 minutes down the road. So we went to those 2 places, and then we were going to bring him to the tennis courts to play at my high school, to just play ball. But once we got there were people playing tennis, so it wasn't all open, because we would have only gone if nobody was there. So we brought him home, and now he's actually outside playing and on the deck. I got home and I was like, I'm exhausted. He's been doing really well. He was really well in public. Sonoma also has a new bed. I don't think this has ever been on camera. This is from Amazon. It is fantastic. It's memory foam. And there is a zipper, so you can take the outside layer off and just wash it, so you're not throwing that whole thing into the washing machine, because that would not fit or it would be a mess. And surprisingly, there's like no dog hair like clinging to it. It's really, really good. I've actually laid in it. It's so comfortable. So he's been loving his new dog bed. We also got an electric fence for him. And since technology has changed so much since the beginning of electric fencing, you no longer need to go underground and dig a line for your electric fence. It's all like through signals and wireless technology. We have to assemble that kind of thing. It basically goes like a circle around your house, and you set how far you want it to be based on how big your yard is and how far you want the dog to be able to go out and where you don't want them to go. And you set the little thing in your house, and then you set it to how far you want it to go, and then it creates a circle around. So you kind of have to play around with where you want it to be, so that it's not like going into the woods in the front yard and then not getting into the backyard. Like, you have to figure that out. So we're going to do that when my dad gets home, because he went to work today. Even though it's Saturday, he went in for something. I will play with Sonoma again later. Oh, he also got his nails trimmed at the vet, which was good. I need to get a good set of nail clippers for him, because the kind I got are not. They're good, but they're not the kind that the vet and the groomer have used on him, and the ones that they use look so much easier, and it looks like the ones I got are like complicated, or at least complicated to me. He's been really, really good. We've been working on new stuff every day, and he also, after I come home and from gymnastics, after we both come home, he comes upstairs for dinner because he knows it's dinner time at like 8:30, and then he'll hang out with us downstairs, and then after like 10:30 he will come upstairs and just come in my room. I have to open my door in case he wants to come up here, and he will just go to bed. I will come up and he'll be laying in his bed, so he just goes to sleep when he's ready, and he's been fantastic. I'm very happy about how he's been in public. And what I've been doing, I'm doing Fitbit challenges still. Some weeks I'm doing like 0 and I'm like in last a lot. And some weeks, like last week, I was in second place and I lost by 2,000 steps. I was so mad. So I actually like tried last week. And a lot of the times when Sonoma's on the treadmill, I'll walk in front, not on the treadmill, next to the treadmill, but like on the front side, and I'll walk in place with him, so we kind of walk together, and it's really cute. I'm also doing Jillian Michaels' 30-day plank challenge, which is a 30-day plank challenge, so it's for 30 days, and you start off with 10 seconds on day 1, and it was supposed to start at the beginning of the month, but I started on like the 15th or whatever. But you start 10 seconds and then you just add 10 seconds every day. So yesterday I did 2 minutes. I'm up to 2 minutes. By the end of the 30 days, you'll be up to a 5-minute plank. So today will be 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So I'm doing that and trying to get my steps in on Fitbit. Eating healthy has been, with the Lyme diet, has been going well. My mom's been making some really good things, mixing some things into the coconut yogurt we have to make different flavors. And I had a turkey burger for lunch, and I have my strawberry infused water, and I'm drinking my matcha every morning. And I'm also excited because I believe this coming Tuesday, oh wow, that's really soon. I think that's supposed to be the 30th, May 30th, maybe. A new show, World of Dance, is going to be on, and it kind of looks like So You Think You Can Dance, like a mix of So You Think You Can Dance and America's Got Talent, but it's all dance and all genres. So that's really an update on Sonoma and his poor little ear, and what I did today and what I've been doing for the last couple days, and trying to stay in shape the most I can with Fitbit, doing the plank challenge, try to keep me doing something, and of course I keep up with coaching gymnastics.